Hello, everyone, and welcome to the spooky episode of the Funky Panther.
You have to pay your taxes! Adulting!
Adulting's the worst. All right. Thank you for joining us here on episode number 68. We are so close to getting up there to Javier's episode. We've got a spooky, fun show for you here tonight. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, and let's get into it. I'm Chad.
I'm Chad.
And I'm Chad.
And we are
the Chads.
Chad and Funky Chads.
The Chads.
The spooky Chad Peddlers.
That is pretty scary.
Oh. Do we want to run that again?
No.
Run it back. Run it back. Mike.
Just say we are. Let's do that part again. That's all that matters.
And we are the Funky Panther.
Okay, I feel
Happy
all right.
Halloween, everyone. Happy spooky Halloween.
Halloweenie.
It's a werewolf bar mitzvah. You ever seen 30 Rock?
I wish you would stop.
Okay. Real quick on the group chat. Mikey asks, World Series Mavs game or TFP? I would switch back and forth from the Mavs in the World Series, but fuck the Astros. Fuck the Astros. As we say here, fuck Houston, period. They're the armpit. But, you know, I can't handle 3 Chads. That seems like a really sexual fantasy. I can't handle 3 Chads at once.
Yeah,
I know who's
enough.
going where. That's pretty dirty. I shouldn't have said
Yeah,
that. I'm sorry.
That's bad. I don't appreciate that.
For a second, I definitely thought y'all would change the music to something Halloween themed. Damn it, Tim! How come you didn't think about that?
Well, we got to keep it consistent. We got some music coming later. You will definitely hear some Halloween music later. We got some cool stuff.
Yeah, we got a nice new bit that we just came up with like right at the cusp of starting the show. So
Did we?
Yeah, we.
Did you?
He's been crunching on effing like.
Hang on. You know what? Let's just talk. I'm
chicharrones
sorry.
all the past 10
I'm
minutes.
sorry, y'all on YouTube land. Just speak amongst yourselves. Okay, good. I had to cut the. I'm sorry.
He just called me a bunch of derogatory words.
But in
You'll never know.
It rhymes with schmeener and
Schmeener?
Yeah,
That's the bad word.
You've got a wiener.
Schmeener.
you fucking wiener. What are you doing? You spooky wiener.
So
Spooky wiener sounds
we've
like a
done
good
a really
Halloween game.
horrible job recently. We've all been so
thank
busy
you.
that we have joined each other like 15 minutes prior to the podcast start, and we all started about an hour ago.
Yeah.
And so we actually like got to chat, talk about the episode. I feel like we're better prepared than we normally are.
Are we?
Probably not. Probably not.
No.
Before we get into let's get into what I mean. Let's talk about what we did other than what we did Sunday. Can we?
Yes.
Because Sunday is part of our content later.
Sunday is part of the content later. Yeah, you're right.
Friday night, I went to a Magnolia Wine Bar.
Oh, yeah.
The one that just opened up. We had Mikey here last week from the sommelier from there.
I heard you took all your clothes off.
Took all my clothes off,
Yeah.
and I did a real dance, and I was like doing the helicopter. You know what you do whenever you're...
And the Funky Panther's no longer welcome there now.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
The smallest helicopter
Fuck you.
known to man.
But he's right, though.
And how was it?
Oh, it was great.
Continue.
I had a good time. We walked in.
He's thinking about the small helicopter. He's like, oh, shit, he got me.
I walked in. I was like, hey, that's Mikey over there. And then he saw me, and he was like in the middle of his job. And it was really cool seeing him. I had a good time. The drinks that he brought over were amazing.
Good tasting wine. I take
Broadcast
it.
has indicated this channel is intended for mature audiences. Is that true? Is that how we're classified?
Yeah,
Anyways, sorry, ADD.
we know.
Did it randomly just do that?
No.
Okay.
No, it always does that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you want to go somewhere where they have really great wine and a guy who's really knowledgeable, go hit up Mikey over there. Mikey Riojas over there at Magnolia Wine Bar. They have a little food truck out there that's really good too. The little charcuterie and cheese boards there are perfect. It's a great place to have a date night. I also ran into Barton over there. He also runs a place with Mikey.
They're co-coupling?
Co-coupling.
Co-coupling.
They're coupling.
Co-coupling managers.
Yeah, and Barton we've talked about before.
Coupling?
Barton and
Robin
have got
Corks in Cowtown.
Corks in Cowtown.
You kind of went blank there.
Corks
did.
in Cowtown, not
In
Corks,
Cowtown.
not Corks and
Right,
Cowtown.
Corks in Cowtown.
Yes.
Another podcast here in Fort Worth where they get some cool local guests and they talk about a bunch of Fort Worth stuff too.
But it was great running into him and meeting him finally. That we've had plenty of spots where we've been at the same time, and we just I finally saw him, and had to go say hello. It was great. After that, we went to the usual, had a couple cocktails there.
Oh, you fancy?
Yeah,
Nice.
I did the night. It was a really fancy. It was an expensive fucking night.
Yeah.
Not over at Magnolia, but over at the usual. The place is fucking expensive.
Well, I imagine both places could get probably pretty expensive if you kind of let yourself go wild.
Met all the bartenders there. Tony Green was working over there.
Oh.
On the scene with Tony Green, as he likes to call. I think he talked about naming the podcast at one point. On the scene with Tony Green. But it was cool. It was really cool meeting him. And we were like, she's like, oh, hey, this is Tamiflu. Was like, hey, this is Javier. And he's like, looked at me. He's like, I follow you. I'm like, yeah, I follow you too. Yeah. I mean,
We follow each other.
I always hate when
So-
people say like, "I follow you." It's like, oh, I see you on Instagram.
oh yeah,
That
you
makes
mean in
sense.
the alley?
I follow you.
I'm the monster.
So
Follow you.
here recently, I've been getting a lot more follows on my Instagram, like for real. And it's I feel bad because I don't post hardly anything on my own Instagram.
Just a bunch of.
It's just reposting everything from the podcast.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So I mean, like you're really just following the Funky Panther twice.
Right.
But yeah, it was a really fun weekend for me. Well, it was a fun Friday for me. Sunday, I had brunch. It was my bestie Anthony's birthday. Happy birthday, you piece of shit!
So
No, today's his birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
Today,
you
what is it, October
fucking
26th?
guy. I love you, but not in that way because we are married, and I am not that kind of guy. But I love you, and I'm singing you the song. Is that good enough?
I'm gonna cut all that.
Yeah.
No, don't cut
Please
that.
do.
Please don't.
All of that was awful.
He never listens.
Yeah. So why does it matter if
Because
he's
he's my best friend. I had to shout that out.
okay?
Anywho, also,
I feel like a best friend should listen to your podcast.
hey, quiet you. My family doesn't even listen. Anyways, let's talk about y'all's weekends.
Let's see. After like 3 or 4 weeks in a row of like going out of town, we had plans on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but instead we stayed inside and pulled a Tim. Like we didn't leave the house. Like we're like, oh, let's go out. Well, maybe, and then we took a nap, and then we just didn't
Cheers.
go out.
It was nice, wasn't it?
It was a nice rejuvenation after like
No cheers to you.
since like I guess since like my birthday, since the end of August, it's been like nonstop, and so it was nice. It was nice to kind of
Non-stop
re-energize a little bit.
pounding. Non-stop pounding.
I think you need that every once in a while.
You do. I mean, we're adults. We're not
Non-stop pounding.
We can't burn the dildo at both ends. Am I right?
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
I think the word is. I think dildo is.
Dildos.
It's candle.
Dildi?
You're talking about the candle, right? You
Yeah,
can't.
candle.
Yeah.
You can't
Okay.
burn the dildo at both ends.
We should start a company called the Dildie,
We should call it the cum panty.
where it's a double-sided candle.
Candle.
Double-sided candles for
That's a
you
business
and your
idea
missus.
that no one else can take. We already trademarked it.
So
Hey.
that means you can burn the candle at both ends.
Hey
Is that
there,
right?
honey. I got one of them new double-sided candles from Cum Candle Company. The CCC, Cum Candle
Okay,
Company.
we're talking about me though. So
Having butt stuff.
and then Saturday we got to see the whole crew at baby shower. Shout out to Jake and Jess. And
I wish I would have been there. I was in Hillsboro.
I
Congrats
did-
to y'all, though.
I don't care. The rest of us were there. It was
man.
great. So fuck you. What'd you do, Tim?
God damn.
I finally took the trailer out for the first time.
Hey!
Yeah. Pretty.
Finally grease that bad boy up,
You've had
huh?
the camper for like 3 or 4 months now.
Yeah, but we had a dumpster parked in front of us. and
Dumpster
then-
party?
Yeah,
Dumpster
in
party.
front of the
Nice.
trailer, so we couldn't get it out and all that. But we finally took it out. Took the Cedar Hill. Cedar Hill's pretty, but
It
all
is.
the sites are on top of each other basically, and so like everybody's just so close together. I
It's
didn't.
like a big camp orgy.
Sounds like a trickle-down economics to me.
Yeah, I didn't really.
Trickle-down economics. Didn't you listen to Reagan and, Ronald Reagan?
Sounds like a
Trickle.
real situation.
You mean
Yeah,
like the situation
I didn't care for
from,
that aspect,
The situation from Jersey Shore?
but it was nice getting out.
GTL, bitch.
It was nice getting out.
We're listening to you, Tim.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah,
What
but
else did you do? I'm
that's-
glad you enjoyed it, though.
That's what we did, man. We
What'd you
we,
do when you're out there?
we
What's
left
the
Friday,
best thing?
dude. We just hung out.
Straight fucking.
Jessie was kind of sick, like she had like sinus infection kind of going on.
Oh, yeah.
So she was kind of not feeling all that well, but we got out there, just enjoyed being outside, trying to acclimate our dogs to being in a new place.
Oh, nice, yeah.
They're both really fucking stupid. Those dogs,
That's
man.
really mean. Dogs aren't stupid.
Well,
They're your best friends.
We put them on. I love them, but we put them on like the little tether thing, and those dogs, as soon as we let them go on the tether, they just immediately got tangled up. So,
Nice.
yeah. But that's what we did. Drove it back. We just short trip Friday, Saturday, come back Sunday. So
Okay.
yeah.
Very cool.
Not bad, not bad. Very nice.
So that was our weekend. How
was yours?
Tell us.
Oh, yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my. You fit that entire thing in your
I
fist?
can't believe he did that to you.
Yeah. Well, hold on there. Easy.
Wow.
Easy there, butt champ.
You deserve better.
You do deserve better.
Well, it'll get better.
I really hope you won that car.
You deserve it.
People just fucking
was that?
like, get the. I'm not gonna listen to this shit anymore.
So we've got some really cool stuff coming up that we're going to talk about
double-sided
briefly.
candles.
So one,
Did I throw you off with that?
you did. I was thinking about the candle company again.
Candle company.
One, we will be in a college class tomorrow. We talked about this a couple of months, and it actually is all kind of coming to fruition.
By the time you listen to this, it would have already happened.
Can I just
Right.
say that I'm concerned.
With
Why?
what?
I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna be a sweaty boy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be a sweaty boy.
What do we-
I'm gonna walk
Are y'all
around
not
with
good
a.
in front of people?
I'm okay in front of
gonna
people,
walk
but
around
we
with
haven't
a
really
nervous
discussed
boner.
like what. Yeah, we're gonna have no nervous boners.
Yeah.
But what are we gonna wear?
Here's the deal. I'm going to have notes, and I'm going to pass it on to Javier and see what happens. And then as soon as he
Nice.
fails, I will save the day, pick
Okay.
it up,
Oh.
and present the most beautiful podcast.
My
like,
white
this
knight.
is-
Fucking white knight.
I hope you're going to be prepared then.
Hey, but what are we wearing?
I don't know.
It's tuxedos, right?
I don't have a tuxedo.
The suits from
Wear-
Chase's wedding?
Wear a suit, yeah.
We got those costumes for tomorrow.
It's-
Let's go as fucking Volturi. It's the fucking Volturi from Twilight. I'm just gonna show up.
I bet
and-
y'all won't. So tomorrow
I'll
night.
fucking do it.
So tomorrow night. So both of these are happening on Wednesday, the 27th. So when you hear this, they would have happened. But we've got a really cool cocktail soiree thing going on in like Dallas, where you dress up in like these Victorian outfits, and then it's like this, like, I don't know, spooky cocktail
we
situation.
think that's what we're supposed to dress up in.
we might be the only ones, but it should be fun. But we could just go to the class all in our Victorian outfits and see what happens.
They're gonna laugh us out.
Oh no,
Doctor, what's her name?
Christy tuxedo shirts. That'd be good.
Doctor
Strange.
Strange.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange. I'm sorry about. I'm just gonna say this right now because you're gonna listen to this after. I'm very sorry for insert name here, messing up, and insert name here, doing.
But not
things.
only do we have that going on, we also have some things in the works with.
Dr. Jordan.
Dr. Jerica Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some things in the works
we
with.
say her name?
Yeah,
Probably
sure.
not.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know.
With Amplify 817. So
We weren't done with the school thing yet.
I thought we were
Yeah,
done with
you
the school thing.
fool.
I was just
We're
going to
not
go
done
on
with
with.
the school
Okay,
thing?
fine. Carry on.
Look,
it's a very great opportunity for us to expand our brand.
you keep saying that. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is not.
Grow the show.
the-
Got to grow the show.
the school?
The brand is strong.
Tell me, from your genius business
Oh.
sense, how is teaching in front of a class going to help us grow our
look,
brand?
Look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to ask them to hand over their licenses, their IDs, and then, we're like, if you don't listen, we're going to kidnap your families. They will be in our grasp.
So
Joke's
do,
on you.
So you do have a plan.
I sent these over to my kidnapper, and your families are rounded up. Now, so hit the subscribe button on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
We're also going to have merch for you to
Yeah.
purchase at a premium.
Your families.
$40 a shirt.
$40 a human.
It's not really like a brand awareness type situation. It's
No.
really just kind of teaching on the ins and outs of creating a podcast, and then
sounds
answer
good.
what
Well,
questions.
it's for a creative writing class,
Right.
Which I don't know anything about creatively writing.
Well, the way we do it, it's kind of like Chad kind of has a little write up. You have your news, and then I just throw in whatever. So that's how it normally works.
Is that what we're doing
You
tomorrow?
always have to have a wild card.
Now,
Just remember
quit,
this.
Quit, like
Children, remember.
They're not children.
Are they not?
No.
Are they 18 years old? 18-year-olds?
They're college
They,
students.
they could be 20. They
our
could be
age.
40. They could be 75 years old taking college classes.
So apparently, there's two classes. We can only make one because of work and whatnot. And so she's actually going to record the lecture for us. So I'm hoping that we can get a copy of that and do something with it. I don't know. There's bound to be something we could do with it. But it should be fun. I will be bringing stickers so we can kind of hand those out at the very least.
Yeah.
But hopefully we get a good laugh. We at least get a free meal out of it.
Maybe get some
True.
or snacks. I think it was snacks.
No,
Was it
she said
snacks?
meal. Coffee or...
Coffee meal.
I am going to play roulette with water bottles. I have one hit of acid going in one of them. So before
gonna
we
bring
go
3 of
on,
them?
yes.
It better not be mine.
Joke's on you. It's going to be all three of us. We're all going to take the hit of acid. Why are you fuckers swimming? What are y'all swimming in?
The class is this way. Get
What
out
you
of the pool.
sweating at?
All right. Something else that we've got going on. Go ahead, Tim.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, I jumped the gun again.
It's fine.
So we got
You're early
we're
shooter.
working something with Amplify
What else is
817.
new?
We got something in the works. I'm not. I don't want to say exactly what it is. But if you haven't checked out Amplify 817, they are. It's basically the Fourth Library created this website streaming service that is exactly what the word or the name is Amplifies 817. So it takes these local artists, musicians, and gave them a streaming platform. You don't have to be a member of the Fort Worth Library to get on there and listen. You do if you want to download, I believe, or any of that stuff. But definitely check out amplify817.com. I believe is
You don't even know.
I'm pretty sure it's a
Here
website.
you are
yeah.
talking about it. I'm pretty sure it's Amplify 817 FW.
Is it FW? I
I'm
can't
gonna
remember.
look it up. You were
Anyways,
talking about it.
Yeah, but it's really cool. That's where Lou Charles released
Amplify817.org.
.org. There we go. .org.
Exclusively.
Yeah,
on
so Lou
Amplify
Charles
817.
released his latest album on Amplify 817.
And he was on the podcast back in June.
I believe I saw the Cutthroat Finches were on there.
JOE's on there?
JOE's on there.
He's been
So
on the podcast.
there's quite a few local bands and more groups than I actually realized.
Yep.
And so I've been just kind of going through there and listening to bits and pieces of different artists. So really cool way to kind of explore 817.
But we'll dive a little bit more into that in an upcoming episode here pretty soon because we do have some really cool stuff coming with them. And we've asked them a ton of questions because we're very interested in how that all works, right? Because we were not fully aware of what we had available. And it's all run by the Fort Worth Library.
Yeah,
which
Fort
you
Worth Library.
mentioned, right? But yeah, very, very cool. Another thing that we have going on, which we're pretty stoked about, I know that we had joked on an episode not too long ago that we want to be the unofficial, podcast of the Panther City Lacrosse Club. Well, that's not happening. However, they did email us, which it was completely unprompted. We didn't ask them for anything, but they emailed us and said, hey, we'd love for you to kind of have some drinks with some of our guys and chat them up and whatnot. And so on the week of I think it was the 8th, the week of
Yeah, so the
8th,
10th.
9th. Yeah, it was the 10th.
It's Wednesday the 10th, yeah.
Yeah, Tim won't be there because he'll be out of town cruising and boozing.
That's right.
But Javier and I will be there kind of talking to, I guess, coach, GM, players, stuff like that. Go check out
Some of
Dickey's
the guys
Arena.
have some drinks with the guys. and-
Yeah, and get some
Get to know
recordings
'em,
in.
you know?
Yeah, so that we can bring it back to the podcast and talk to you all about it. We're also interested in learning about lacrosse because apparently it's pretty tough. Like it's like watching hockey. Like you're just like seeing checks and people hitting each other with sticks
With
and-
less pads.
Yeah, with less pads. So it seems like a lot of fun, and it's really cool to have a professional team here in Fort Worth that we can actually go see.
The only professional team in Fort Worth.
Yeah, it's the only professional team in Fort Worth, and now we get to go see them. The season starts here pretty soon at the beginning of December, and tickets are already on sale, and they're selling out. Like I was not surprised, but like when I went to go look up tickets, they were like there was only a few left. Like they've actually been selling out quite a bit. So really looking forward to that, to meeting some of those guys, and then going out to the field. So look out for that coming out soon too. The last bit of little kind of, local stuff that I've got, we joined a little giveaway from someone that we know, Isaac, who started a little company called El Chunk Cookies, right? And he does a bunch of cookies and snacks and like baked goods. He does a lot of stuff during the holidays for sure, but he's always baking. And he made some cookies, and we won, and so now we get to eat them on air. He said that they go really well with coffee, but we have stouts. It's like the same thing, right?
Yeah,
Coffee,
yeah,
coffee,
exactly the same
stouts.
thing.
One and the same.
We've got a chocolate chip walnut, a chocolate chip pecan, a white chocolate macadamia, which I think is the top one. And he said that they are kind of in the style of the Levain Bakery from New York. So
Don't know anything about them,
That's
but
kind of why they're that thick boy cookie.
New York City.
Yeah, I mean
Get the rope.
Okay, we've done that.
That's
bit.
it.
if
done that.
if Ben was here, he would have
Yeah,
chimed in.
we've
Yeah,
already
He
done
would've.
that.
I know.
So we'll
very
dive
excited to try it.
into those cookies. Actually, I'm going to open up while you get into your
Get
little
into
bit.
sports, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Tim, do my drop. Hit my drop, baby.
And now it's time for Action Sports Now with Javier Hernandez. Take it away, Javier.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and germs, ladies and fleas, and whoever else. Men, I guess men. Okay, hey, so there was a bye week this week. Cowboys didn't play. We're still kind of ranked in the 6th spot nationwide. Of course, the Arizona Cardinals are ranked number 1, undefeated, 7-0. We play the Justin Jefferson-led Vikings on Halloween night. It's going to be a Sunday night football game. Game starts at about 7:20 p.m. Mavs started out their season. They're currently, I think they've gone through 3 games. They're playing their home opener tonight. Go Mavs!
Go Mavs.
Got a good expectations with the new season.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Go Mavs.
Thank you for yes. Anywho, elsewhere in news, Mike Evans accidentally gave Tom Brady's 600 touchdown away without knowing. What would you have done if you've gotten that? If he gave you that touchdown, what would you have
Fucking
done?
kept it.
Yeah, would have kept that ball.
So during the game,
he didn't know at the time.
he didn't know.
Right.
I mean, otherwise he wouldn't have given it away. So you saw on camera, they were trying to negotiate with him, like, to get the ball back. It's as soon as they get stuff like that, they send it directly to Canton, Ohio, at the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
But they negotiated, and he got at first was like a jersey, signed jersey. Then it came out later that, of course, the team had offered him much more things. Tom Brady said last night during the Peyton and Eli broadcast that the guy, I don't have his name here. First of all, the value was at over $500,000 to $900,000. So what they ended up giving him instead was, I had it here. Okay, so they gave him 2 signed team jerseys, a helmet with Tom Brady's autograph, Mike Evans game cleats, a jersey signed by Mike Evans, season tickets for the rest of the year and through next year, as well as $1,000 credit to the team store. But Tom Brady also said he gave him 1 Bitcoin, so I think it kind of like evened itself out for just getting a ball.
I think that's fair.
I mean, kind
Absolutely.
of, but that ball is gonna be worth, I think, more than all that.
Yeah, I mean, they had
Oh, yeah.
said it's like $500,000 to $900,000, and he said last night that he gave all leverage away as soon as he handed that ball over. If it were me, like, I wouldn't be an asshole about it. I would have given the ball back.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would have asked for a bit more.
I think I would have been an asshole.
It's still a lot of
But
stuff.
then you're that asshole. Like, not
But
only would you maybe
I would give
make
it.
money,
I would give it back. I would give it back, but I would want more.
Well, a lot of people were saying that you could have like paid for your kid's college. Like you could have done so much.
Yeah, but he's on the news. He got notoriety.
Who cares? It's gonna blow.
And notoriety's not everything, Chad.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's all about
if you
money,
do
baby.
something with it.
It's all about money.
This cookie is bomb.
Yeah, the cookie is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give it a chew here in a bit. People like Tony Romo were saying, like, man, maybe get a date with Giselle. It seems kind of weird, but I would have done that.
Hey, free TV jockstrap.
Hey, I would have taken it. I would have taken that shit.
Worn that as a hat.
Hell yeah. That's a
Not me, Javier. Javier had worn his hat.
I would have worn it as a Bane mask.
Like a face mask.
I would have gotten the juices and like made a cocktail.
Okay.
What's your Bane voice?
God.
Do your Bane voice.
I can't do it under pressure.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Come on, what? Anywho, that's really all with sports. Hockey's going on right now. The World Series is happening as we speak, as well as the Mavs playing their home game. Fuck Houston. We want to see the Braves win. Maybe one day they'll change the name, but that's it for sports.
And that was Action Sports News Now with Javier.
Wow, I didn't. To be honest with you, they're large cookies, right? So I assumed it'd be a little crunchy or something. I don't know. I just got that vibe.
No, that was a
It
nice
is a
chew.
Good, soft, chewy,
But it's not like
kind
it's
of hard, crispy.
right.
It's pretty moist.
Yeah.
Scone-esque,
Yeah.
but in cookie form.
Yeah, very, very good.
Yeah.
Not going to say I was surprised, but I was a little surprised by looking at it that it was going to have all those different textures and shit.
This
inside
has a
that
lot
cookie.
of white chocolate.
Yeah, it does. Nothing?
No.
If you want to get some cookies from El Chunk himself, follow him on Instagram, El Chunk Cookies. He's always got different things going on. He specifically, I think, like sets up different orders with a certain kind of cookie different times of the year and whatever. But check him out. Follow him on Instagram, El Chunk Cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that was just the first one. That was good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man.
All right.
And now, it's time for News with Tim. Take it away, Tim.
Thank you, Chad. So,
I hate myself.
I know, and I love it, man. I love it.
We all hate you too, buddy.
I know.
So recently, a guy, he's a Florida man,
Oh,
and he went viral.
That's how a great
Yeah.
story starts.
The Florida man goes
Florida
viral
man.
after he applies for 60 entry-level jobs, getting only one interview. Yeah. So there's this job shortage, right? There's or not job shortage, but there's like billions of jobs, not enough people wanting to work, all this stuff. So this guy goes out and he applies for 60 jobs.
Yeah.
Just throws it out there, and he originally wasn't going to do anything, with it. But he decided he was just going to start applying 2 a day until he got to 60 to see just what happens. He got 17 callbacks and only 1 interview. Now he already had a job. He wanted a part-time job.
Okay.
And so he doesn't go into detail like was his availability just not compatible with all these other jobs and stuff like that, or this. But they're all entry-level jobs from anywhere from like minimum wage to about $12, $13 an hour. Only 1 fucking interview. I feel like that's just insane.
I feel like there's got to be more to that.
There has to be more, but I believe it was MSNBC.
His first line on his fucking resume is probably "fuck you, pay me," and they're like, I don't know.
But MSNBC saw it. He put it on Reddit and it went viral, and then MSNBC picked up the story and did this whole article with him. But I just found that just really, really odd because we keep hearing.
Job shortage.
Or there's not enough work.
Human
Shortage for jobs, and this guy goes out and puts out 60. I mean, he was shooting his shot, I guess, but
shooting his load in one basket.
He said, "Let's do 30 days, 2 jobs a day. If I pick something up on the side, great. I'm already employed." So,
well, I think maybe what might have come into account, maybe his qualifications, maybe.
It could be. I mean, but they're entry level positions. I mean, you would think that'd be.
I mean, maybe he just, like Chad said, maybe he put, "Hey, I eat ass."
Yeah, maybe he just had like an awful resume. Like
Maybe,
I feel like
yeah.
there's got to
be something. There has to be.
Give me that fucking job, you bitch.
I feel like there has to be more.
He could have said what I always say on my resumes, which
my
is
ass?
MTM, baby.
Hey, fuck you.
Make that money.
You say that all the time.
MTM.
So in other news,
Son of a bitch.
last year, I think it was last year. Hang on. So Donald Trump was supposed to release more of JFK's assassination reports, but decided not to because of national security. Well, Joe Biden has done the same thing.
That son of a bitch.
There's more stuff that was supposed to be released, and he decided not to protect other people, protect national security and stuff like that. So this is gonna just fuel the conspiracy nuts, man. What is the government hiding about the JFK assassination? I mean, there's stuff that they just haven't put out yet.
Aliens.
It's got to be aliens, Guantanamo. I know there's stuff like about Guantanamo Bay and things like that was all wrapped into like this investigation for
Whatever
whatever
happened
reason.
to all the alien stuff that they were supposed to release? I
They
feel like
released some of it, but I think they released it. They just didn't speak about it because for a while there I was on alien TikTok, and there was a lot of information about that.
Alien TikTok.
Oh yeah, man! You get on those. However your algorithm starts playing, instead of for him, he likes the big booty girls that dance, and that's
Wait, what? Come again?
That's what his TikTok is full of.
All I heard was big booty girls, and I looked up. Did you say big booty Latinas?
I said big booty girls that dance.
I do love big booty Latinas.
And that's what's all on your TikTok. Mine had like conspiracies and aliens for
Actually,
a while.
I was talking to somebody, and like I follow. It used to be like my TikTok was full of titties and ass and Latinas, and now it's just kitties and titties.
Kitties and titties.
And Latinas.
Nice.
So did you hear Delta 8 in Texas is now classified as an illegal drug?
Boo.
I know. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Boo, it is, yeah.
Christians go home.
A state district judge in Austin has denied a CBD retailer's request to block Texas health officials from listing the popular cannabis extract Delta 8 as an illegal drug and what is believed to be the first legal challenge to the state's decision. So, State District Judge Gary Harger on Friday denied a request for a temporary restraining order made by Hometown Hero, which distributes CBD products to multiple stores in Austin, and Sky Marketing Corporation, which counts CBD retailers among its clients. So, it actually went illegal maybe a week or two ago, and then they tried to do a restraining order to block it. But yeah.
Hey Gary, suck my dick.
He listens to this, so
fuck you, Gary.
Yeah. And then did you hear about the?
Fuck you, Gary.
Stop,
Gary.
Stop.
Gary, stop.
No, you stop. I don't. What were you waiting for? For me to say anything?
Yes.
Stop it. Just don't.
Oh man. And
Gary's going over the choo-choo
No.
drown. He's gonna go over on the choo-choo. He's gonna stop it. Hey, get out of here.
Did you hear that Texas expert says there's going to be an alcohol shortage coming soon?
I believe it.
Doubt it.
There's a supply shortage, period.
So I don't think we're going to have a problem because we typically have started to stick with like a lot of local
Craft breweries,
list, distilleries and things like that.
Yeah.
But they're having issues with getting glassware.
Yeah, Topo
and,
Chico.
and stuff like that. Yeah, Topo Chico. So they got the plastic. So we might start seeing like liquor served in like basically like the Mickey's glass, not
Mickey
glass,
Mouse?
but the plastic Mickey's bottles.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff
they
like
do
that.
that with
I'm
Mickey's
down.
and like Mad Dog or something like that.
Yeah, so it's all it all comes down to basically the supply shortage. So that remember that big cargo ship that blocked the Suez Canal.
Yes. Was that a cause of it?
That's
One of the
That's one of the causes. So
Really?
Yeah.
because of that, it delayed so much
And labor.
movement. Yeah, and labor
crazy.
and all
Also
that.
labor. I mean, there's like a bunch of ships at ports and stuff, and they can't even get the stuff.
They
off
couldn't
the
get
ship.
materials to make the product.
And so now there's also all the ships that are outside ports waiting to get in, which they recently I think Biden has pushed for 24-hour.
Yeah, he has.
7 days a week.
also
ports
with
open,
truckers
so,
too.
yeah.
Like he kind of lifted a lot of things.
A lot of restrictions.
There's
on
like
that,
a
yeah.
lot of like in my industry, like you can't find parts. There's like national back orders. Like with yours, there's like chips. Like Lay's, Doritos.
I don't know. What are you talking about?
No, like
But
no,
computer
like,
chips,
computer
yeah.
chips. Yeah, there's a 2-year shortage. So like, I mean,
Yeah,
you're
that's
gonna-
why there's no like new cars on the lots.
Yeah,
because
or
of the
used
chips.
cars.
Or
It's hard to find used
they're
cars.
buying up all the cars.
Used cars right now are
premium.
more than what a brand new car costs in some cases.
I don't think my truck has a chip.
Yeah.
So I'm good.
Yeah, you are good. That's right.
I don't think it's the no.
I'm good. No chips in my truck.
Okay.
No Doritos.
No Doritos in my truck.
That's-
Just the diesel.
The problem with the alcohol shortage though is that's what we've been using to cope with all the other shit that's been going on, and man, and they take that away.
I'll tell you what, I will never have a shortage because there is a whole cabinet that I keep forgetting about, and I don't ever drink unless it's like here or out.
Full of hardcore pornography.
That and liquor, but yeah.
It goes
And
hand
that-
in hand.
Liquor, I barely know her.
Look, if there was a blackout, I'd be ready. I've got the magazines you were just discussing. I
The
have
guns.
all the liquor.
Yeah.
And then I also have a double-sided candle, just in case I need.
Just in
some
case I
light.
get bored and need some spice in my marriage.
And so
Hey, honey, get the double-sided candle. We're gonna get kind of crazy and wild.
we're gonna
Ram it up me, baby.
we're gonna light it at both ends.
Light me up.
Look, I think that we're gonna have like a serious issue here in a few months. I know it's funny now
I
talking
know.
about these shortages and stuff, but like when you think about that and like the actual like USPS stuff, like they're slowing everything down. Everything right now is going to be. I mean, Christmas is going to be weird. I mean, we're only 2 months away now.
They're saying shop now.
Amazon's
They're
gonna
telling you to shop
Amazon's gonna step their game up and
No, not even
yeah,
because
no.
now USPS is having to get some of the slack from Amazon. So that's why you're still seeing like long days for Prime shipping. Which
Yeah.
Prime shipping, we've been spoiled by it.
Oh yeah.
And now it's
sometimes
like
same day, sometimes
not-
overnight
yeah.
drop off. Yeah.
Dude, I got this FedEx guy in my neighborhood that like just rents a budget truck and he keeps the back of the truck open. No shit. And this guy is zooming around my whole neighborhood and he like backs,
stealing packages.
No, he backs into like people's driveways, runs to the back of the truck. Like he's fast, like he's like constantly in a hurry. But he just throws your package. And I've got like, the Ring cameras on the front.
Ah!
I mean, I'm like in my office working
You hear
and I hear a yeah. And I look at my ring and I'm like, oh sure, he's back. He's just I don't know, that guy's crazy.
He's
So
probably
if
on
they're
meth.
ready to hire guys like
He's on
that
meth.
in a budget truck delivering packages, I mean, what aren't they willing to do?
Dude, I know some crackheads that can move some packages pretty quick.
He is a fast dude.
Did you hear about that viral video of that Amazon driver where he's in the back of the truck and then he opens the door and a lady comes
Yeah,
out?
I saw that.
He's like raw dogging chicks in the back. That's why your packages are late.
Yeah, probably.
So
And that's
here's
why
a fucking-
hers are early.
That's absolutely. She got a little early package coming soon in about 9
Yes,
months. You know
she
what I'm
does.
saying?
So just to finish this off though,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, finish it off, baby.
I've got kind of like a we've kind of
This
done
is our
that.
worst episode.
Nah.
Nah, we've had
worse.
yeah, worse.
We've talked about Am I the Asshole before, and
We can always count on having worse episodes.
True.
Like we could just sit here in silence for a full hour and be like, nah, we've had worse.
Like Mike was like, what? Oh, he asked him. So what episode are you on? Oh, I'm like on the 6th one. Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Those first 10 episodes.
You
suck.
fool, get past that.
Yeah, it gets better. I swear to God.
so this man was baffled after landing in hot water from starting on time at a new job. So the guy found himself in hot water on his first shift
Like literal hot water.
Yeah, no, not figuratively.
They threw hot water at him.
They boiled the man for being late.
Yeah.
This is what you get for being a professional, see?
This-
you get to boil in hot water.
I wonder why people can't keep jobs.
And this was in America.
This is
it's
in America?
insane. I know. Yeah.
Sounds
you
like
can't
lower
boil
East-
people in America.
Sounds like lower Mexico to me.
But he found himself in hot water on his first shift at a new job because he started on time. So here's where the debacle gets.
Okay.
He's a security guard for
Nice word, debacle.
He's a security guard for like a retail store, and his shift starts at 10 a.m. Well, that's when the doors open, and the manager of the store wants him to be there at 15 minutes early, because there's people lining up because apparently it's a really popular store to get in or something like that, and she wants people to line, or she wants him there 15 minutes early, and so he was like, "Am I going to get paid for those 15 minutes?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "No." So he comes in at 10 a.m., clocks in, goes back to the back room, puts his stuff down, comes back out. So the question is he in the wrong for showing up at 10 a.m., clocking in, putting his stuff down, then coming out? Or should he get there at 15 minutes early, go in there, put his stuff down, do all that stuff, clock in at 10 a.m., and be right at the front door whenever the day starts?
I want to get y'all's perception first, and then I'm going to give mine, which is
Perception?
going to be the right one.
So my job, I'm allowed to clock in up to 20 minutes early.
Yeah.
That gives me 20 minutes to clock in, put my stuff down, check out my truck, all that stuff, and then we start shift at 6:15. So I'm getting paid during that time to be there and make sure everything's going good and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that he should come in and if he wants to start, 15 minutes early, get paid for that 15 minutes early to show up and make sure his stuff's all ready to go and he's good to go. Now, on my end, if they weren't going to pay me to check my truck out at that time, I run the risk if I got hurt off the clock,
Then you wouldn't get
I'm
the
not
workman's
covered.
comp.
Yeah, I won't get workman's comp. So if I climbed up in my ambulance and then as I was stepping out and I slipped and fell and hit my head, but I'm not on the clock, I'm shit out of luck on that one. So that's how I look at it. Now, what do you
Javier,
see?
what do you think?
It depends on your industry. I mean, I guess you kind of drive a point. I mean, if you're if you're in yourself. Fuck, my mind went blank. Go, Chad. Go, Chad, go.
I think that there's like an in-between here. I don't think that the person should be 15 minutes early unless they're going to get paid 15 minutes early and also scheduled 15 minutes early.
Right.
Because that's just abusing the scheduling system and abusing your employees, and that's not cool. But I also don't think the employees should be doing their normal shit before they clock in, clock in and then do their normal shit, because they could take 5-10 minutes. They go to the bathroom. They've already clocked in. No, none of that should be happening either. I think the employees should be prepared to work when they clock in. So they can go in the back, set all their stuff down, use the restroom, clock in at 10, and be ready to help customers right at 10. Right? I think that there's an in-between there, like a happy balance. But I don't think that an employer should ask to come in 15 minutes early for no reason.
Yeah, so this
absolutely
split this split Reddit, because the way he words it is it's basically like, the manager wanted me to start 15 minutes early, be at my post 15 minutes early.
No.
To make sure that at 10 a.m. when those doors open, that he is ready there to protect the store.
But he's getting paid those 15 minutes.
No.
Right? No, then
No.
why?
Exactly. So this is what he said. On my lunch break, the manager of the store approached me and asked if next time I could come a little bit earlier so that by the time I put all my belongings down, I can be in the front of the store at 10 a.m. That's not unreasonable, right? He said, I told her no, that if I'm rostered to start at 10 a.m., then I will show up at 10 a.m., and that if they want me to come earlier, then the store would have to arrange that with the security company. So it's a third party. There's a third party deal. So
Yeah, so that should be fixed.
yeah. So I think if they fixed it with the security company, but he's rostered to be there at 10 a.m. and he's at the store. I mean, technically he's at the store at 10 a.m.
Yeah, it sounds like a really shitty manager too, or a shitty company. I know that Stark and I had lunch at what was the pizza place? Starts with a P.
Pizza Patron.
No,
Papados.
no, the one in
Parton's
what,
Pizza.
Settlement? Yeah, Parton's. We went to Parton's.
Yeah.
Haven't been there in years.
Yeah.
Really
It's the same
good.
place. It's
Still
just
same
bigger.
good.
Delicious.
Yeah, it's
They
delicious.
got rid of that hand job hut next door.
They did,
They
and
expanded
expanded,
it.
Just
yeah.
more Partons.
Yeah.
It still smells like hand job over there, though.
With
great.
pizza, though.
With pizza.
Yeah.
So we were having lunch, and he was talking about how one of his peers at work had a training, and he went in 10 minutes early for training. And for whatever reason, they said, well, you weren't 15 minutes early, you're late. And so they sent him home away from training or whatever. And apparently the trainer got in some hot water, and the guy got it all fixed with his manager. And shit.
I mean,
But,
and
like,
rightfully so.
yeah, people get like, where did you get such a big
Well,
ass?
especially
people-
that's also union too. At a lot of those where he works at, there's union involved in some of that stuff too. So that can get you in hot water.
It's like that saying I heard in the major motion picture Drumline starring Nick Cannon. I think it's pronounced Nicholas Cannon. The drum coach, well, the head man said, "You're on time when you're early, and you're late when you're on time." Kind of like that.
I mean, kind of. I guess.
You thought it was going to be something else, didn't you?
No, I just thought that goes against everything we just said.
And 100%. I mean,
So it's-
if you're early, if you need to be like 15 minutes early, and if you get like thrown out because you were on time, then that's kind of stupid.
So
Yeah, it's
he goes on and says she got huffy with me and said that the sales staff aren't trained to be security, and with the popularity of the store, every morning there will be people lining up and waiting to go inside, and I need you to be here earlier because of that. She said that it really wasn't hard to come a few minutes early.
Yes, it
And
is.
that it wasn't fair to come just on time. I know it's not hard to come a little early,
Can you keep saying "come"?
but I feel it's more about the principle. If you want someone to come earlier, then make that clear
gotta
through the
try
hours.
harder.
Yeah.
Come for me, Daddy.
But yeah, so after sharing the story online, he was just hit with tons of advice, and most people thought he was in the wrong for not turning up early.
That's stupid.
I think that's just a work ethic thing here in the United States. I
Was
believe
this-
this is where I believe it was in the U.S.
Was this place like a Supreme store or something?
I don't
'Cause that's
know.
the
It
only
almost
reason
sounds like maybe
why.
in like an Apple
I
store.
feel like it's
or-
not. I feel like it's not the U.S. because no one says roster. Like you're scheduled to be there. You're
I
there
guess
to work.
maybe
No
not,
one really
yeah.
says roster. You
Roster.
said that, and I was like, oh, I wonder where that is. Regardless, it sounds like a country where they put their job in front of people, and I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not a big
Emphasis
fan.
on the country. It's probably the UK.
It sounds like either the
Yeah.
UK or Australia, to be honest with you. Like just
Roster.
the
Maybe
word
so.
roster. It
Yeah.
just sounds like one of those things.
Yeah.
All right, and
I need you to look that up.
People suck.
People do suck.
I need you
do.
to look that up now. I want to put a pause, and I want you to tell me what country. I'm just joking. Please
Can we
don't.
go back and talk about the major motion picture
Hey,
Drumline?
it was at mirror.co.uk. So,
Oh, yeah, Mirror,
okay,
the
there
Mirror.
you
Nailed
go.
it.
Ha!
All right, and that was News with Tim. Take
Thank
it away, Chad.
Fucking God.
Hey, thanks, Tim. What a wonderful news segment that was.
Thank you, Chad.
Like always, you just do a beautiful job of bringing us the most
Random news, I know.
random news that generally bring us into divide or in just a bad mood. So I really appreciate you, sir. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
He just stares at me like you asshole.
My job here is to try to make the mood come down.
Okay, well, you definitely
You
make it-
had me at come.
and going down. So, a couple of things that we're going to talk about here on this episode. Obviously, Halloween's coming up, but we'll get to that in a moment. We talked about doing a Step City episode a while back where we were going to hop around different parts of DFW, North Texas, different parts of town that we generally don't go on a regular basis, right? We talked about doing like Kennedale. We talked about going to Dallas and North Dallas, McKinney, and all these different places, right? We decided to start it off with Weatherford and Hudson Oaks, and we went on Sunday, had a great time. You want to talk about kind of how we got the invite?
Yeah. So a friend of a friend, he's become one of my friends now. His name's Bobby. Bobby hit me up, and he was like, I know y'all are busy, and y'all probably have a lot of things going on. That's really what he said. But it'd be really cool if you came out here and checked out Edgewise 8 Brewing, and then come by the cigar shop that I work at and just check out Weatherford. And so we pulled some strings and made things happen and got the ducks in a row and the stars aligned, and we showed up in Weatherford, and we actually had a really, really good time. We hit up Edgewise 8, AME Cigars, Antebellum Ale House. Is that what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Like Weatherford's got a lot of cool shit going on.
Yeah, so let's start with Edgewise,
Yeah.
right? So we get to Edgewise, didn't really know what to expect. A lot of times when you go to a brewery in like a small town, either it's kind of like a boutique brewery or, the beers are not super great, right? You really don't know what to expect. What'd y'all think about Edgewise?
Their beers are great. Every single beer I had was spot on, no off flavors, very tasty. It's a small brew. Like have a small brew setup. They double brew batches, so they have a 7-barrel technically of, I guess,
Fermenters.
Fermenters.
And, yeah.
but they only have like a 3-barrel system. So they are double batching everything. So that's time consuming. And to be honest with you, if you don't know brewing, you do your first batch and you're going to have to be spot on with your second batch because you want the beers to taste consistent. And those beers were absolutely fantastic.
Ultimately, what you're saying is it's just a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work,
For them to go through all that work and still have beers that are that good, like I would love to go back and see like what consistency looks like. But like every beer, and they had 8 on tap. I think we tried all but maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Because we all got flights and we're kind of like checking out each other's beers. But they were all very, very good. What'd you think, Javier?
Loved it.
Thank you, Javier.
It was really good.
Very compelling.
I have no nice input, you fucking lazy piece of shit. No, it was,
based off of that, I really would like to go. If I didn't know anything about it, I would drop what I'm doing and go there right now. I know they're closed, but I would break in and put my mouth underneath the tap. That's what I would do based off of your review just then.
It good.
It delicious.
Beer good.
They also had like a little food truck inside the building, which is kind of neat. It was like a little camper.
Like a little Airstream looking.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't know this. We found this out later that in order to sell alcohol or beer, they have to have food.
Because of like Parker County,
Parker
right?
County, yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty neat. But they had just like little pretzel bites and little like bar food, really. But it was good. It was nice because I don't think any of us had really eaten. It was like mid-afternoon, and we started drinking beers. We're like, damn, we got to get something to eat.
I'd been drinking all morning.
Oh, yeah, because you went to brunch and everything, yeah. And then we went down the road. Like it's right off the square, so it's like really close to the courthouse and everything. If you've been to Weatherford, I mean, Weatherford's a big city.
It really is.
It's a city on the rise.
Yeah.
Right, but it's got a small downtown area. And so all the places that we went to on Sunday were kind of in a little downtown area. So we went from Edgewise. What was one of y'all's favorite beers?
So they had.
I don't remember the names.
Yeah,
but
they had a pale ale
Yeah.
that I really liked. It had. Honestly, it tasted more. For me, it was less of a pale ale, more of an IPA. I thought the IPA that I had was
the first of
more
his
like,
name.
It might have been.
Dang, look at you
Yeah.
with the name
That
recognition.
was my. I waited for that to be my last beer
But it was delicious.
because
That's when I had my last beer too.
Yeah, it was really good. It really. I mean, for dark beers, I mean, it's kind
No.
of.
This
No,
was
it
not the
wasn't
dark
dark
beer.
beer.
No.
Was it? Which one was
It
it?
was like the pale ale.
It was a
Oh,
pale
that was
ale,
the
yeah.
one before. That was the
Yeah.
last one before. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
No,
first
that
name.
last that porter they had was
the porter. Yeah.
Oh, that was the last
roasty,
one.
toasty,
Yeah.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, all of them were good. I was gonna say the porter just to be different, but yeah, the like haziness of the IPAs and the pale ale,
Yeah.
they were all really good. I was surprised.
I really can't wait to go back. I mean, I think we.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to say we rushed it, but we were there for a good while, and it
Well-
was really good tasting everything.
Hour and a
in the
half or
little
so,
flight.
2 hours almost.
We did
Yeah.
kind of rush our overall Weatherford trip. I mean,
Yeah.
it was just a midday Sunday thing. I would have liked to go to Parker County Brewing. I've been there before, but I want to take y'all. Pretty cool spot. I mean, I think that the beers in Edgewise were better in my opinion, but like I went pretty early on when they had just the first opened up, and they did have like a peach like ale or peach sour something that was really tasty, and it was a really cool brewery. It's in a really big shopping center area.
Yeah. They sell pizza there too or something or.
I believe so. Yeah, really cool. So we'll have to go back and check that out. But I think, from what my experience was like, I think Edgewise was better. But we went from Edgewise, then we went to the cigar shop, right?
Yeah, AME Cigars. So Bobby invited us over there to check it out. Really cool place. They have a nice little cigar lounge. They actually have their own podcast, Talking Out the Ash.
Very great name.
Yeah.
And also where they record is a very.
Yeah, it's a real cool. I mean, it's a poker table.
Yeah.
It's a podcast table. It doubles as a poker table. But they had a cool little lounge. They serve beer, so they can't sell beer because they have to sell food or serve food. So they give you 2 beers, and then they strongly encourage you to tip on your second beer. So they carry Edgewise 8 beers.
But also, they couldn't have food because you can't have. If you're a restaurant, you can't smoke.
Yeah, you can't
inside.
smoke inside. Yeah. So all these weird little loopholes that they'd have to jump through to try to make it work. But they have a pretty good little selection. They have like their staples of just your normal you're going to find at every cigar shop. And then they have a lot of really like Weatherford focused cigars there. And American made cigars, or not really American made, but American
Nicaraguan,
company. Yeah, they're Nicaraguan, but American-esque. They're the companies are based here or whatever. But really cool spot. You really got to check it out.
It was called Mickeleff Cigars.
Yeah.
Right, and Bobby had a really cool kind of like little history lesson on where they were grown and then kind of how that company started, because I think the owner has had money in the past, right? But he had
Well, the owner is the owner of Riata, yeah.
right. And so he was somewhere, and they were like hand rolling cigars. And he's like, "These are amazing, right?" And how much would it cost me to just basically
Make
pay
me
you
1,000
to
of
do this
them.
for me? Yeah.
We can't.
10,000.
Or 10,000, yeah. We can't.
What's it going to take for me to get that done? And they got it done, and the cigars are really good. And they have them there at that cigar shop, and they're based, like Tim mentioned, they're based out of Weatherford. Like their company's based out at home base is Weatherford, but all of their cigars are from Nicaragua. But very, very cool. Didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, me neither.
What do you
That
think about
cookie's
this
so
cookie?
good.
Right? It's completely different. This one is the chocolate chip walnut. Very good.
I like walnuts. I'm not a big fan of pecans.
Yeah?
I know there's pecans. I'm going to give it a shot, but
Yeah. So they had a really cool humidor, very nice, like kind of a large building, larger than what I expected for a cigar room. And then the podcast, and yeah, it was cool.
had
Cool
nice
spot.
leather chairs. It was a good spot to just like chill for a second,
Yeah,
smoke a
absolutely.
cigar,
Like if you have a
speak.
chance to just relax for a couple hours, I mean, it's a perfect spot.
Yeah.
Now you get a history lesson with the cigars, all the stuff. He has just one wall of stuff that you can buy anywhere else.
But the rest of
But
the
the
stuff
rest
is,
is just like stuff they bring in. So it's really cool being over there. It's a great atmosphere, very chill.
Yeah, and then we went to Antebellum's Ale House, which that place reminds me of like Flying Saucer and the Old Bearded Lady. They have a really awesome like beer garden patio area. I had a mead, St. Michael's.
That mead was good, too.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
very
St. Michael. I
delicious.
can't remember what the St. Michael's something mead.
It was like a
yeah.
fruited, because it was like raspberry or cherry or something.
Yeah, it was absolutely delicious. Very jammy. So I could have easily drank like 3 or 4 of those and then be really shit faced.
Yeah.
We had some what was it, flatbread pizzas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
They had live music. I mean,
Yeah.
really cool space there.
the whole environment was really. It was a beautiful day too. So as the sun was set, it was kind of dark. That's a really cool spot if you're around Weatherford, you want to do a date night or something like that. It'd be a cool place just to bring a girl, bring your guy, whoever, and sit down, enjoy some beers, enjoy some food, live music, and then go hit the square and see some other places.
All right, so I think that we should start giving these Step Cities like a review, like a 1 to 10 or something
Yeah.
like that. What would you give Weatherford based off of our Sunday experience?
Yeah, man, I'd probably give Weatherford like I would say like a 6.5 or 7.
Got to be 6.5. That's your first number. You can't.
All right, 6.5. Fine, 6.5. 6.5. It's still small. It's still growing. There are things to do there, but if you were going there to like go bar hop and things like that, you're probably not. You're going to be a little bit disappointed with that. So if you're wanting a lot of things to do, maybe not Weatherford. But if you want to hit up the breweries, we'll just have a couple of those, or grab something good to eat, then definitely.
Granted, we did not do a ton of research. Like, we didn't go and eat at the nicest restaurants or anything like that, but we did have a really good time at the few places that we did go. Javier, what would you rate it?
I'd give it a 7. I mean, I loved everything about it. I give it a 7 because it's still a small town. There's a lot of expansion going on. There's a lot of local places like stores, like antique stores over there that are open. It's a really nice, still quaint, small city. It's got that small town feel, but it's got big league dreams, I think. Like with Antebellum, spots like that. I think if they have more stuff, like they're opening other breweries and like small little brew houses, I think it can get better. I mean, it's only going up. I mean, for the longest time, the only reason you went over to Parker County was for the Parker County Peach Festival. Mm-hmm. And even like before they had that big little stage where they held it, it really didn't have much. You just had a little small stand for peaches and like the peach flavored ice cream. But I think it's great. I think it's. I had a great time at Antebellum. I had a great time at the cigar shop and the brewery. Although small and quaint, I mean, it still had it had a feel of whenever RAR first started up. It wasn't so big. They had a small little area for people to get together and just drink.
Right.
But I mean, I feel big things happening. So
Christy said that Zeno's on the square she heard was really, really good. Is that the one that they do? If that's the pasta place where they do the pasta inside the Parmesan cheese thing, I think that's what that place is. And yeah, I've
That's
heard.
what she said. Serve pasta out of a wheel of cheese.
I didn't even,
Yeah.
I didn't even read the whole thing. I just saw Zeno's. Yeah, my mom's been talking about that. She's
All
been
right,
talking
so we
about
got to check that
going-
out.
Yeah, they just get like a big ass wheel of Parmesan, and then they like throw your pasta in there, and then just start like spinning your pasta in to kind of gather some of the cheese. It sounds awesome.
It's like 10 years ago, the way it was then to now. I don't think you would have ever expected this to happen. I don't think expansion was ever a thought in their mind, and then like time just happened. And I mean, it's a small, big.
Use your words, dude.
Something about Big League.
Little big town.
Big Chew.
Big
I don't
League
know.
Chew.
Big League Chew.
I think that if you take the small town feel out of it, right? Like, or if you keep in mind that it's a small town, which we all know it is, and you know, I don't think that we went there for the nightlife, right? I think I would give Weatherford a solid like 7.5 because you got HEB, you got restaurants and bars popping up. Yeah, I can't even believe they actually have 2 breweries. Like, I would have never thought it'd be any more than 1. Which I knew about Parker County. I had not heard about Edgewise before.
Yeah, me neither.
Pleasantly surprised.
Been open since February.
Well,
You got
Antebellum period is like a young person's hangout spot.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
it's
they
been
play
there for a little
live
bit.
music. They play live music and have good flatbread pizzas and great local beers that they push. They push you to try their local beers. They're
Yeah.
not, because remember, I was trying to get like a Michelob Ultra, and they're like, well, you know what? We have one that tastes exactly like it. That's local. How about you try that? You know, they give
That's
you
how
that
Flying
situation.
Saucer used to be before they went all
Yeah.
shitty.
Yeah.
They used
Because
to
then
be
you,
like,
yeah,
if
like-
you asked for a Michelob Ultra, they would sell you on something else. But then they were like, if you ask for a Michelob Ultra, here you go.
Here's your Michelob Ultra, you
Yeah.
fucking sheep. Like, fuck that place.
Okay.
Jesus.
Anyways,
Sorry.
Got him out there.
moving on. So what number would you give it?
I said 7.5.
7.5,
7.5. I think that I really enjoyed it. And if you haven't been to Weatherford ever or in a while, I would definitely check it out because there's some really cool stuff to do out there.
So that wraps us up with the
Step City
Step
of Weatherford.
City of Weatherford.
Let's get spooky.
Do we want to jump into this little bit that you came up with on the fly?
Why don't we do some of your stuff and
Okay.
then we'll kind of end with a bit.
Okay, we can do that.
Because we need to get in the mood. We need to get in that spooky ass mood.
I got a bunch of hardcore pornography.
All right, so I'm going to ask you. Do you want to know what's normal for Americans in Halloween, but not for the rest of the world, or
Yes.
would you like to know trending pop culture costumes for 2021?
No, let's do
Number
what
one.
you first said.
All right, so
They don't play Who's in My Mouth.
they don't play that. So this first one was, and these were all responses on BuzzFeed, and it was ButtFeed,
Butt fuck fiesta.
and this was hashtag Chad's wedding. These were Twitter questions. So one of them was, do Americans actually say fall instead of autumn, or is that a myth?
I thought fall and autumn were 2 different things.
No, they're
No,
the
same thing. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Autumn till we got them. Autumn till we got them.
Nice.
Nice. Nice cock.
I say fall. I don't ever say autumn.
Yeah, no, I don't think that I've ever
Pardon
actually
me.
said autumn on purpose.
Yeah.
Is it autumn yet? Get the fuck out of here, you fucking Brit.
I don't know where that first one was from, but this person's from Canada. Hey, Americans, what is Spirit Halloween?
It's old Best Buys and old Circuit Cities. that
Yeah,
turn into-
how would you describe it? It's a company that sets up shop in the carcass of your favorite stores.
Your former stores.
favorite stores.
the
Yeah,
stores of your youth.
they actually really have a crazy business model.
They do.
Because they just negotiate temporary leases and they set up shop real quick and then they shut them down real quick.
So really quick, because I subscribed to this newsletter. It's like a
Pornhub.
young professional and then also business type newsletter.
Yeah,
from
like
Austin
young
called
twinks.
The Hustle. And they did this entire newsletter about Spirit Halloween, which I found very interesting. So guess how much money Spirit Halloween, Spooky Halloween.
Spooky Halloween makes.
It says spooky, how Spirit Halloween. I just mixed up the words.
Yeah.
How much money do you think it makes on a regular basis?
Year, like
Dude, it's millions. Like it's got to be in the millions.
Spirit Halloween is a $500 million+ business. Holy shit. They were talking about how it first kind of started because it was a completely different company beforehand. I'm trying to look at what it was, but he was like losing real estate, he was losing business, and then just decided to pick up this model of a Halloween costume place, and then it like took off. Continue on. I'm gonna pick
All
that
right.
up.
Why do Americans hate the idea of getting raisins on Halloween?
is that an
Who
American
the
thing?
hell gets raisins?
Do you never got whenever you went trick or treating? You never got like a box of those little raisins.
Usually that ended with their house getting egged.
Do Americans actually decorate their houses for Halloween? Yes.
Yes.
Very much so.
Oh, here it is.
The Madrigals used to do a great job.
So he used to have a women's discount apparel.
That's right. Yeah,
clothing,
apparel. Yeah.
and it was called Spirit Women's, and that's why it's Spirit Halloween. It has nothing to do with like ghouls or whatever.
Yeah.
It was just the name of the women's clothing store that he had before.
Like he enjoyed selling women's clothes, and he's like, I could make more money selling costumes.
It was like on the decline, and then he just threw it in a few shops.
Women
like
think
this
I'm a pervert,
costume,
so I'm going to go ahead and sell
Yeah.
and
costumes.
it went off.
Right.
And then apparently, I think it's owned by like Spencer's Gifts now, like Spirit Halloween is.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, pretty freaking crazy.
Is it just me, or do Americans take Halloween way too seriously? Like, this is over the top levels of engagement. Yeah. We take that really serious, and then Christmas decorations. Sometimes Thanksgiving I'm having a stroke. Sometimes Thanksgiving decorations as well. What do Americans do with all these costumes after Halloween? Year in, year out, you are a different character. Do y'all rent these things?
No,
Unless you're JD. JD's had the same pumpkin costume
For 10 years, it seems like. Yeah.
when I was a kid, I was a ninja for like 8 years in a row. Really, it was just black sweats, but like I was a ninja.
What was your first that you can remember Halloween costume?
I was this like, I don't even know what it is, but I had this, it was like a vinyl.
It gave me a white hood and had eyes in it.
Oh
and
my god!
It was a vinyl like suit that tied in the back, but it had like flames on it and had like this like fire mask.
Had a mouth hole.
Had a mouth
he was
hole.
tied in the back.
I was totally a gimp.
What the hell did your uncle
Zipper
make you
over-
do?
Oh my god!
Zipper over my mouth.
Christ. Mine was a vampire. They just gave me a plastic bag and tied it around my neck, and oh my god!
You mean over your
I gotta
head?
go, guys.
I don't understand where that.
No,
was
I was a
going.
vampire. I was a fucking vampire. They got a plastic bag, like a
the
trash
fake-
bag.
the fake
It was
teeth.
a black trash bag.
the trash
tied
bag,
around,
yeah.
And I had vampire
as your cape.
Yeah.
as my cape, and
Oh,
I
okay.
had like a Halloween pajamas, and I just wore it underneath that.
Yeah, all I ever remember was I remember one time my mom. She was really crafty when I was young, and when I was
still crafty.
She's very crafty.
She is a crafty woman. She
She
is.
is a crappy woman, and
Hey.
so we like when we weren't ninjas. I think we did like basketball. Like we got jerseys for Christmas one year, and so the next year we were basketball players for Halloween.
Tell him you're Larry Bird.
So you didn't.
What other white players were there?
You didn't get
I was
to-
David Robinson.
You didn't get to pick out your.
Obviously.
You didn't
What
get to
the
pick your
fuck?
costumes out.
No, not really. And then, but like one year, like well, obviously we were big Ninja Turtles fans.
Yeah.
And my mom made, I think it was like green sweats. Again, sweats were kind of the theme.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they,
yeah.
they were cheap. So like green sweats, and then like tied different colors around our knees and elbows. And then my mom made like this like paper mache like
Dude,
shell on the
I
back.
actually remember that costume.
Yeah.
I don't like.
That was probably one of the ones I was most proud of. I was like, hell yeah, I'm a Ninja Turtle.
Here I was thinking it was cardboard on the back, but I think it was like
was like
paper
paper
mache. Like
mache.
actually had like the
It was like Elmer's glue and paper.
Christy on the chat. That's because each costume costs over like.
Oh yeah,
costs like
that's why we
$500.
keep them. We don't get rid of them.
Yeah, but they got a point, right? Like we hold on to like I spent I think $150 on Tomorrow's Victoria.
yeah,
You
me
guys
too.
spent like
Yeah, yeah.
$200.
What
yeah.
the hell am I going to do with that?
Uh,
Like,
The
we're-
wig. Got a wig for $40.
why did you get a wig?
So
I
it
got-
looks like the fucking Volturi.
I got a wig too.
What the hell?
You get a white one?
No,
Oh god
I just
damn.
got a top hat.
man, it's gonna be nice.
Probably
You're
the
gonna
same
be-
cost.
What?
Hey, what band member from Fallout Boy are you?
All of them.
Why do Americans seem to celebrate Halloween for the whole of October, the whole month of October?
Because it's because we're American.
Yeah, we do holidays the entire month. We do birthday the entire month. We do Halloween
No,
the whole month.
women do birthday weeks and months.
Women in chat.
Birthday
And then we have
week!
Thanksgiving the entire month. Oh no,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is really the week. But you got to
Thanksgiving
prep.
is the week. Yeah,
Yeah, you
It's
gotta
like a
prep.
whole prep.
Thanksgiving is pre-Christmas, so you're inching close to like decorating for Christmas, like November 1st,
Right.
or like
Do all Americans pronounce Halloween like Halloween?
or Halloween.
HOLLAWEEN?
Halloween.
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 I think I do the A. Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Hollow if you hear
And
me.
then they ended that with because that's gross. I've got two more. I'm gonna do two more. Hold up. Americans put fucking like sharp blades and shit in Halloween candy. What the fuck?
No.
That's fake.
yeah,
it's just like the
Urban legend.
THC candies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's gonna fucking give your kid?
Or who's gonna give you all the ecstasy pills?
Yeah.
We talked about that. It's like,
Who's gonna
please
give your
do.
shit kid like my nice drugs.
Give me that drug candy.
Not all kids are shit, by the way. Just saying not.
And then number 10, do Americans not realize that Halloween isn't a thing in most of the world?
Dia de los Muertos. What else can you think of? I can't think of.
But wait a second. But that's more of not Halloween though. That's like celebrating your dead relatives, right?
yeah, but you still dress. I mean, they still dress.
It's still
up,
October.
Yeah,
It's November. The first,
it is. Yeah, it's the first of November.
it's right
Yeah.
after
Well,
Halloween.
the end. Yeah, right. You're right. You're right.
Okay.
I mean, it's more significant in Mexico because you're celebrating your loved ones that have passed. I mean, all of you have seen Coco. I'm sure. I hope you have at least, if you want to get in for a good cry. But yeah, you celebrate your loved ones of the
been there.
past, and
I've done that.
yeah, whatever, Whitey. Anyways, yeah. What else do you got, Tim?
All right. So these are some of the best Halloween costumes.
Wow.
Pop culture Halloween costumes of 2021. So just kind of, I want you to kind of throw some out there. Like what do
Squid
you
Game.
That's
Yes,
gonna be, like,
there's
number one.
there's like there yeah. So that really is the Squid Game tracksuit, as well as the Red Guard costume.
Red Guard.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the Zero.
Yeah.
The PlayStation guys.
Yep. So those are like two. Those are like the top ones on here. So Squid Game and the Red Guard. Kim Kardashian at the Met Gala.
Oh, all black.
Oh, yeah, all
I've
black.
It's
seen
the all
that,
black bodysuit thing.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
weird.
With a high waist maxi skirt. ASAP Rocky at the Met Gala. He
Oh, 'cause he wore a big
he
old
wore a fucking
scarf.
like a quilt.
Like yeah.
yeah.
uh-huh. He was with Rihanna. He's dating Rihanna.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Lucky bastard.
Tony Soprano. He's back in pop culture now.
No,
for
he's
the,
not.
just the tracksuit.
I heard
yeah.
that movie sucked balls.
I did too.
So it's the sweats. The,
You do too. You suck balls.
I do too.
Everyone,
the
ladies and gentlemen.
Sweatcedo velour tracksuit. I kind of want one of those, like the Russian one, like Adidas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do a lot of like the squats in
Suck
front
on-
of
suck
like
on,
cars and stuff with
suck
like,
on
yeah.
sugar cubes. They suck
Um,
on sugar cubes. The Russian mob does.
Really? That's
Yeah.
a thing?
Yeah.
Amanda Gorman. So she inaugural poet Amanda Gorman. She's that little kid that did the
Oh, the
not a little
or not. I
kid.
said not little kid. Okay, I'm sorry.
Jeez.
She
Have
looks
some
like she looks like a little kid.
She looks young, but
yeah,
she's like in her
23-year-old
early
writer,
20s.
passionate about her fashion. So the yellow blazer jacket.
Yeah.
So Princess Diana's made it back into 2021. I don't know why, but the Harvard there's a famous picture of her running. She's wearing a Harvard sweatshirt and then some just running shorts,
Okay.
sunglasses, the high like calf socks or whatever.
Okay.
Money Heist. Have y'all seen that?
Oh, it's the Mexican show.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet, but they had the Money
I
Heist
heard
with
good things. I heard good things.
the dolly mask is part of it apparently.
I didn't want to watch it because I had to read, and now that I've watched Squid Games, I feel like I might as well.
Larry David, the Curb Your Enthusiasm look. Among Us, which I haven't seen that. So
Christy said there's a Princess Diana movie coming out. With
Oh,
Kristen
yeah,
Stewart.
yeah, I
okay.
saw the
That's
trailer
what
for
it
that.
is.
It looks
That's
really
what it
good,
is.
actually, if you've seen the trailer. Like, it looks really... She does a really good fucking
I
job.
haven't.
Simone Biles.
Mm.
So the whole little suit or whatever. Harley Quinn. The the singlet or whatever.
The
The
leotard?
leotard. There you go.
Singlet?
That's what the wrestlers wear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Singlet.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool whenever Suicide
Either
Squad
that in
first
her
came
or in
out.
her red dress. Either one. And then they got. Hold on. I gotta scroll through all this because it's showing like each thing that you can buy. Ashoka Tano in
Oh, yeah.
Mandalorian,
Yeah.
which that's a really cool costume. And then the new Cruella DeVille in Cruella.
Yeah.
But these are costumes you have to make, though. I mean,
Yeah, I mean they've got
You can't
and
buy.
they've got a list of
You can
everything
buy
like you
these.
can buy.
you
Yeah,
can't. Oh, yeah, and I
buy
think I saw
Cruella
some. I think I
DeVille.
saw some yesterday. But you can also, like, when I was at Magic Etc. yesterday, you can, like, rent the costumes. Like, I saw one of the Beast that you can rent for, like, $150.
Yeah, but then you buy one for $150. That's why people own these stupid things, is because it's like, well, what's the point?
But this is, like, really good material, though. Like, these are, like, like, costumes.
bro material.
Pro.
Oh,
bro.
I think you said bro.
It's real bro material. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Yeah, it's got, like, Red Bull and Axe body spray and GameCube and Dave Matthews
All that
Band.
bro shit you want in your material.
might actually have some boat shoes in there and
And those stunner shades that Kanye West wore.
Yeah.
dad hat.
So much regret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's it though.
Oh, very
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I knew about half of those. I am outside of my pop culture circle, it sounds like.
It's because you're an old piece of shit.
Apparently, I'm an old piece of shit.
So, Chad, why don't you tell us about this little bit that you came up with that we can we'll wrap everything up with that.
All right, so before we got started on the podcast tonight, Tim was playing around with different scary, spooky music things from one of the websites we get some of these music bits from. And we thought it would be a great idea to each come up with a topic, right? So so Javier's going to go first.
Wait, no.
Yep.
Now you can't do this.
No. We're going to give you the topic.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and then Tim and I are going to come up with the topic.
So it's just going to be like we're going to throw a word.
Am I going to name the
one
movie?
word?
Yeah, we'll say, he'll say one word, I'll say one word, he'll hit the music, and then it is Javier's job to do a theatrical trailer for that movie.
So it's just basically like we'll just give you. I'll say a word that would be associated with like a movie or something. Chad will give you another word like maybe something that you use in the movie or whatever, and you have all the creative ability to come up with your trailer. Okay.
No, it'll be the movie title. Our 2 words will be the movie title.
Oh, okay.
2 seconds.
Is it just gonna be 2 words?
Okay, never mind. Let's go with your idea. It'll be a part of it because that gives him the flexibility to kind of create his own movie title.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah. All right, let's go. Let's do it.
Anus.
Well, okay. Let's go with confetti.
Anus confetti. It's a Halloween movie about anus confetti.
We believe in you.
God damn it.
All right.
It's going to be great.
All right,
All right,
anus
hang on.
confetti.
Here comes the music.
You thought it was safe to party again. Your parents were wrong. Out to seek revenge for a failed keg stand attempt while getting confetti shoved recklessly in his ass. He's come for vengeance. He's coming for your children. Anuses have a new nightmare, and it's spelled confetti. New Line Cinema presents Anus Confetti,
I thought we were going to get crazier than that.
rated G. Suitable for all ages. Scenes of anal sex are common. Don't take your old parents. I don't fucking know.
Wow, that was pretty good.
I didn't want to fuck it up.
Hey, great job.
Yeah, it's whatever.
That was good. That was good.
I mean, you were put on the spot and went first, and you still nailed it. Great job, man.
You have such a good creative. You have a good creative mind.
Seymour Dixon. I'm here for Dick. Rated G.
Herbie, what's up, guys? What the fuck am I listening
Welcome
to?
to Movie Phone, brought to you by Kiss FM and the Star Telegram.
Well,
If you know the name of the movie you'd like to see, press 1 now.
And if you're ready for butt stuff, press 2 now.
maybe just tell me you want butt stuff.
You didn't mention that it breaks fans.
Oh yeah.
Whoopsie.
Oh man,
That was the
very
champagne,
nice.
though.
That
That
was,
was- yeah.
yeah, very
Yeah.
good. Throwback to the
Okay.
anus confetti. Rated G.
Am I going last, or are you going last?
It's up to you, man. What do you want to
All
do?
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and finish in the middle.
Okay.
So give me.
I always finish
So
in the
just
middle.
give me
with my dick.
give me a word. Give me a word.
Cunnilingus.
Seltzer.
All right.
Did you mean cunnilingus suits her?
Seltzer.
Seltzer. Coming this October, the world will be turned upside down. A new seltzer will hit the market. And everybody will drink it, not realizing what it's actually made of. Cunnilingus.
Oh my.
Cunnilingus seltzer. It's gonna turn all the people
Upside down?
You said that already. What is it going to turn
That's
him
it.
into?
I don't know.
It's gonna turn the people.
Get ready. Get
That's
ready.
how it ends.
Get ready to have your lingus. Cunnel.
It's gonna turn the people.
I mean, what am I supposed to do with cunnilingus seltzer?
Oh, you mean that spicy pussy water?
Okay.
Give me that damn pussy water.
Stop it.
No?
Stop it.
Pussy water. Cunnilingus water. Cunnilingus. Cunnilingus. Cunnilingus.
All right.
Cunnilingus.
Oh, you got to give
That
Chad.
was decent.
It wasn't
I'm
bad.
sorry.
Your voice was pretty great.
We gotta come up with one for Chad.
Yeah. You want the first word?
Yes. Machete.
Oh. Analingus.
That's not a word.
Analingus is a word.
It's not a word.
Jordan?
It's not a word.
Analingus is a word. Somebody Google anal.
Okay.
Hey, Google! All
right, give him another word. We did cunnilingus already.
God
so
damn it, this is
And
analingus.
anal. You did. Like, you just
I know.
combined
I
two
love that
words.
stuff.
okay.
Let's see. What was your word?
I said machete.
Machete. Child.
Okay.
Okay. Jordan says no.
No.
She just like pressed the X. She goes no. Click. Like,
Jordan,
she's gone.
Jordan has entered the chat. No. Jordan has left the chat. All right.
She sends a cease and desist letter.
Okay, so it was children,
Machete.
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 machete children.
Or child, whichever one.
Okay.
Was it child or children?
Children.
Okay, children.
It can't be all sexual.
It wasn't good. It's that time of year again, where the children come out to play. But this time, those children have machetes.
Daddy, no.
Remember that thing that you did? Remember when you put little Timmy in timeout? Now that boy's got a machete. Machete.
Son, what are you doing?
And he's coming for you! You better run. You know you sure as fuck can't hide. From Javier Hernandez in this new stunner film, The Children with the Sharp, very oh-so-sharp machetes.
Hey, what are you doing with my penis?
Coming so hard
No.
this October. Get ready. Your life will never be the same. Machete.
That was good, except for like the coming and all that shit. That wasn't bad.
That was good. That was good.
I was really hoping the music went up. I felt like it was going up, and I'm glad it did, because it really would have left me hanging. So
I really hope Dr. Jordan isn't listening to this live. She's gonna email us. So everyone got sick.
we're gonna have to figure out something for tomorrow's class, because y'all ain't it.
Y'all can't come in.
Who said something about coming in?
Is this at like a normal school? It's a college. I should be fine. I should be okay to go there.
Okay. No, I mean that was a decent little fun.
Yeah.
I feel like we all did the same fucking voice though.
Well, you have to. You got to
That's
do
the
that.
trailer voice, right?
In a world.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's at. There's a movie called In a World, which is actually really good. But yeah, you have to do that. It's that quintessential deep, bassy voice.
New Line Cinema presents.
New Line Cinema presents.
Three blind mice.
Three blind mice.
Which one is gonna be in your butt? They're all blind, so who knows?
All right.
What?
There are a decent amount of people out there in the chat. As we kind of wrap this up, we'd love to know who did it best. Was
No
it
one did it best. We all fucking lost.
Javier 1, Tim 2, or Chad 3?
I don't know how we got Critics' Choice. This is getting off the rails.
I'm gonna go ahead and vote for
Some
one.
people make mistakes.
Number one. I think Javier did best.
I think,
really?
I think that the G was pretty. Yeah, you knocked it
Rated
with the-
G. Rated G. Rated G.
Yeah.
It's good for all ages.
But
Everyone
just keep in mind that we didn't get interrupted. You didn't get interrupted.
I didn't get interrupted.
Why the fuck did I get interrupted?
Because you had
You were
to.
worried I was going to beat you.
Oh, we got one. Stark says 1.
I was 1.
Hey, we got a 3 already too.
Someone says 3.
So okay, so far so good.
You know, I'm just gonna say that you could do a lot with anus confetti, I think. But
Can you?
cunnilingus seltzer.
Yeah, you really can't do much with that.
You can though.
Who said? You said seltzer?
It sounded more like a seltzer commercial. Like it didn't even sound like a scary movie. Like
The
this
seltzer you've all been waiting for.
The new drink from Down Under.
This is gonna be one of those seltzers that's at the on the counter next to that goat weed at like one of the shittiest like little gas stations.
Coming soon this
Did you
summer.
did you get your cunnilingus seltzer?
Yeah, right next to the horny goat weed
Hey,
and
everybody.
the big rhino pills.
It's me, the big horny goat weed, and I'm here to tell you, try cunnilingus seltzer.
It looks like you won, Javier.
Nah, he's ahead. I mean, we've only got 3 votes in currently.
I don't think we're gonna get that many more.
I mean, we might. I mean, I felt like mine was decent.
Did someone say
We'll just cut this. We'll cut this section. We'll put it up on Instagram. Tell people to vote.
That sounds like a pretty good idea.
Loser doesn't have to do anything because I'm gonna lose. And
What do you mean?
I
If
didn't-
it's Javier and he wins, he never does anything. So it's like winner does nothing, loser does nothing.
winner has to.
winner has to deep throat a Go-Gurt?
Yep. There you go.
Thanks, Dirty. Appreciate you. All tied up. Ooh! Someone's winning.
No, like Eddie said that you're third place. He said that you suck.
Number 3. No.
He said that you suck.
All right, it's time for Javier's segment.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were even doing that.
Having too much fun. Ooh, we got another 3. Oh, girl!
God damn it! You know what? The child machete is going to come after all of you, and so is the anus confetti.
McGillicuddy?
Anus McGillicuddy.
That was an actual
Yeah, I know,
shitty,
yeah,
scary
yeah.
movie. Anus
All right.
McGillicuddy.
And now it's time for things that are happening to Javier that really makes him upset. Take it away, Javier.
Good evening, everyone. It's your boy back again. You heard DJ Manny Fret Fresh. So this week's installment is going to be Daylight Savings Time.
Oh yeah.
Daylight Savings Time's coming, and it's not going anywhere.
That should have been one of the scary ones.
Daylight Savings Time. Do you like sleep? Guess what? We're taking 1 hour away. Fuck your sleep. And we're going to screw up your baby's sleeping schedule.
Actually, we're gaining an hour.
This time we are.
Yeah.
We're falling back.
Yeah.
We're springing forward next, obviously.
Yeah.
When is that?
What? Fuck you.
But we like falling back,
Spring
right?
my dick.
That
no,
means an
when
extra
we were,
hour of partying.
When we were younger, it was great because we got to drink 1 hour more. You know, we used to, every year, we'd always stay out longer for Daylight Savings Time.
Midnight rolls around to 1 a.m. and then
I
back
thought it
to
was like
midnight.
2 o'clock rolls back to 1 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So now as adults, it kind of sucks. I mean, when you're falling back, either you gain sleep. I mean, for one, the one thing I hate about it is that it gets darker sooner. But here kind of recently, it hadn't been so bad. You get really good, nice sunsets. And
Bro, the
it's pretty cool.
sunsets and
Whoa,
night
holy
was
shit. Did you
nuts.
see that?
Yes.
Oh, it was really beautiful.
Thank you for
Gay
noticing.
brothers.
It was beautiful. I was driving in and almost got into 2 different car accidents because I was just like, hey.
He was really taking pictures. He's like, God damn it, this has got to go on Go Chad Go or something.
Got to go on the inside.
How do I get my dick in this picture with it?
Stop. Tim,
He pulled over just to put his dick in the picture.
Tim, you're better than this.
I'm sorry.
He said
That was a
this
Javier
picture.
joke.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but daylight savings time as adults, it kind of sucks. I mean, we get 1 hour of sleep, but some people, like, it screws up if you have kids. It screws up their sleep schedules. It screws up, like, our REM sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of cons.
We giveth you 1 hour and we taketh it away.
That's right. So, I mean, spring forward sucks even harder because you're losing an hour. We're gaining 1. But, I mean, still, though.
Yeah, it just means I'm going to wake up at like, on my weekend, instead of getting up at like 9, it'll be like 8 o'clock. But it'll still be 9 o'clock.
There's no point. I mean, like, I think daylight savings time was made for, like, farmers for their crops, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, we don't do that shit.
We don't have farmers
We don't
anymore.
I don't have a fucking farm.
we do have farmers. I want to be clear that
We do, absolutely.
We do have farmers, but it's not nearly as big of a deal as it used to be.
I think there's one state in the union that actually doesn't have daylight savings. I think it's New Mexico or Arizona.
I think it's Arizona.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's good for them. I mean, we're
Sticking
really,
it to the man.
We
Really.
really don't need it. I mean, we can adjust to the sunset change.
I think you just had another stroke.
I did.
Okay.
I just don't like it. I mean, there's a lot of people that have seasonal affective disorder, right?
Yeah.
SAD.
Yeah.
And there's the depression rises as we lose an hour of daylight.
Yeah, those people are extra sad during this time of
Yeah,
year.
I mean, now isn't so bad, but I mean, still it kind of sucks.
Back to daylight savings time.
Yeah, horrible. Wait, what were we talking about?
I don't know. You were going on a tangent.
No, I was talking about daylight savings time. It used to suck, but like you said, I mean, we get pretty cool, sunsets.
So that's making you upset.
I mean, yes.
Okay.
Everyone's happiness makes me upset.
Okay, good.
And
Good
this
to hear.
was another installment of things that are happening to Javier that makes him really, really upset, and he wants to talk about them.
This time, other people's happiness.
I did not know that. Mike, Dirty Mike's saying Mexico's daylight savings day is on a different day than the United States. That's weird.
That is very interesting.
Didn't know that. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Pro tip. Sleep an extra an hour.
You have anything you want to mention before you start closing out?
Thank you so much. Again, everyone that has been listening, watching, showing us support and love. Thanks to everybody that's been giving us praise. Not praise as in oh, hey, great fucking show, you big dick player. Shout out.
We have been getting that too, though.
We have. Shout out to Jared. He messaged us and he had caught up to the episodes, and he's a big fan of the show. An old chum from high school, and also everyone else that's been supporting us along the way. Don't forget that we're gonna have a big, huge breakdown of our college lecture. Did we screw up? Did we?
Well,
Who knows?
we'll see next week.
Who knows? But again, follow us on all social medias at The Funky Panther. You can stream us live on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Again, we're going to steer away from Twitch because it's not really.
Yeah, we're going to be focusing on YouTube.
Yeah.
We're really trying to grow our YouTube
Yeah, it's
base.
not our moneymaker.
Yeah, so if you don't already do so, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're trying to grow that. Once we get to 1,000 followers or subscribers there on YouTube, there's a lot more stuff that we can do, and we're really excited about getting to that point. We'll also have a giveaway here pretty soon that's all going to be around YouTube, so make sure you keep in tune to that. But like Javier mentioned, follow us on social media. Instagram is our kind of news source.
It's
right?
our nut.
So we always busted on the Instagram at The Funky Panther.
And I think we still have shirts available, don't we?
We do.
Shirts and hats.
We
Shirts
still have
and hats.
shirts, hats, stickers. We sold quite a few over the past couple of weeks, but we still have some available. Reach out to us if you want one. $25 for the shirt, $20 for the hat.
I still owe my brother-in-law a hat.
Okay. Cool. As always, everybody, stay good. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
And I'm Tim.
And we are
The Funkiest Panther.
Son of a bitch. Why do you got to make it so fucking weird?
I love you.